When recovering from trauma, spaces need to be built for the survivor that are safe. There is a sense of unreality that can occur when people experience bad events, both immediately afterward or years beyond it. The canvas or paper can truly absorb whatever you put onto it. And although the paper isn't alive per se, it is receptive and falls in the same purview of unconditional acceptance and non-judgmental feedback, like animals. I choose the 3 primary colors and white because that's what I just felt like doing. The wash underneath is the foundation for my doodle. I really enjoy different materials, the paint for its fluidity, and soon you'll see a Sharpie marker for the more controlling aspects I like in creating details and tangled vines. When I doodle, I'm not thinking of the finished product. I want it to let it reveal itself to me through my unconscious choices and feeling, not because somewhere, someday, somebody will hopefully think it looks good. Being present is a hard challenge for anyone in day-to-day life, but if you're suffering from anxiety or have experienced a trauma, being present in the daily scheme of things creates additional obstacles to overcome. It's common knowledge that sufferers of anxiety often experience the unreality I spoke of earlier. This can be a shifting of worlds without warning, a sensation of being outside of your body, or that you are apart from yourself. When this happens to me, it is quickly followed by an anxiety attack or a panic attack, the initiation of the fight or flight response. It can occur because I'm overthinking something, having obsessive thoughts, or it can just happen with no trigger immediately apparent, which is more unnerving. I use doodling as a preventative measure from all these scary things to happen to me, as its rhythmic pace assures me of a tactile reality, kind of like a line to the real world. It's like the totem from Inception, how they carried them around in their pockets so they could counteract all the different worlds they existed in. As you can see, I have filled in all the space with black. It took on a darker tone, but there was something really satisfying about laying down the darkness, to be followed by me lifting out the light stuff with white paint. When you're drawing like this, creating worlds on paper, they are your own, and that stewardship can bring an immense sense of validation and achievement, for everybody knows how unruly and chaotic life is, and this is your space, your piece of life that is your own, that no one but yourself can claim. I often regulate my breath to my brushstroke or pen lines. In doing so, it takes my panic level down some degrees. It is very soothing. It is also recognized that anxiety, PTSD, and the fight or flight response system are totally legitimate bodily reactions to a perceived fear. And we know that once fear is there, no matter how seemingly illogical, it is real. It's quantifiable. It will register on their nodes and charts and their electrical graphs in the hospital. Measured breathing helps to counteract these panicked thoughts, and it serves as a soothing mechanism for myself. However, I don't mean to underestimate the strength and willpower it really does take to transfer these nervous, obsessive tendencies from my own mind to the reality of the pen onto paper, because it is difficult and it does take practice. But this is part of the journey in creating the safe space for yourself in order to do this. It doesn't have to be a whole afternoon. Life is built on moments, and any one where you find yourself open to putting yourself in front of a piece of paper, even if it is to be left completely blank, is a step in the direction to reclaim the space for yourself. I feel like this doodle turned out quite sad. I wasn't expecting it to. However, here it is.